introduce shock or friction to it, then it explodes. It detonates very, very rapidly. This is actually stronger than TNT.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to C4 Table Talk, where we give you anything and everything anime, pop culture, Marvel, whatever it is, man. We're going to talk about it. We're going to cover it. I'm just one of your hosts. It's your boy Mari. And with me, as always, I have David, Lucas, and Brandon. Fellas, how are y'all doing?
Good evening.
Happy summer, everybody.
Blessed by the best.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And today, y'all, we gonna give y'all a Deadpool review. Kind of like what we mentioned before. We're gonna hit Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2 before we get y'all Deadpool 3 later this month. And hopefully it's good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's good. We'll see what it looks like. But today
Wait.
we're gonna dive into go ahead.
There's
Brother.
something we could talk about before we get into that we didn't talk about before. Y'all see the stuff with Dr. Disrespect? Speaking of like streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. You didn't see it?
I saw it.
Heard a little bit about it.
Enlighten me.
Brother, you didn't see it?
Bro.
It's big. So apparently
It's
someone from Twitch, like a ex-employee, I didn't know this part, but Dr. Disrespect got banned from Twitch at one point, like a couple years ago, but like no one really knew why. And then this ex-employee at Twitch like released why he got banned. Apparently, he was messaging some underage girl in like the Twitch like private chat, and like some of them were inappropriate. And he tweeted out, bro. His tweet was crazy. He like said that like, yes, this did happen. I was messaging an underage girl, and sometimes it would get a little bit weird, but I don't give a fuck what any of y'all think about me. Like, if you don't rock with me, you can fuck off. Like, it was like weird.
There's no but.
Like, he admitted.
No but. It's a wrap right before it's over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
So like he had like admitted to it. So like Tim the Tatman, Nick Merckx, like Cloaksy, like nobody nobody fucks with him anymore. Nobody talks to him.
Yeah, like they all made like statements and stuff too.
So he don't be streaming with nobody but himself.
Nope. Nobody's gonna stream with him. They all said like we can't defend that. Like we can't. There's no way. Like you knew what you were doing, you still did it. Like we can't defend that.
Right. Which makes sense.
That's crazy.
It ain't there's not much else you can do. But I feel like it's crazy. It's gonna be crazy to see like I guess like what happens and everything.
He did a stream like a week after that came out. Like he's still streaming right now.
But you know what's crazy though?
He's not slowed down.
He could probably just stop streaming altogether.
Hey, bro, he's cooked. I'm not gonna lie, he's cooked.
Yeah, it's
people do not mess with that
at all.
Oh no.
But I feel like even like my thing is though is like did he just ask her? Or did he just like can he just see like on Twitch like how they show like the display name they like show age?
I mean,
or he legit had to ask her like
it don't matter. If he
knew, he had to have asked her.
No, I'm not saying like I'm just asking like can they like see the ages of people?
Regardless, he knew. Like, he's like, okay, this is his tweet. This is like where he like admits to it. He said, "Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect. I don't fucking own my shit. This was stupid."
Father.
And then says, "Now with all this said, don't get it fucking mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no fucking predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things with those type of people. Fuck that. That's a different level of disgust that I fucking hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that shit." Like, bro, what?
Autobots transform and roll.
Yo, that last half of that message. No, we didn't hear a word.
But you know what's funny? I thought you were laughing because you could hear what he said, and I was the only one that heard the robotics.
No.
That's
I was thinking that for a second too, but no, bro. I didn't hear a word he said.
That boy was cutting in and out.
B-Shaw, you there?
He probably still talking.
We lost the brother.
He probably still talking.
Disconnecting from the fucking Wi-Fi.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, no, it's so basically what it sounds like is he had a conversation. I'm not justifying any of this, what I'm about to say, y'all. Like, everybody listening, please. Like, I'm not saying that he's
stating the facts you heard.
I'm just going off of what I heard off of his statement. What it sounds like is he had a conversation. They was probably like flirting or something, probably said something along the lines that probably got a little sexual or whatever, but no real like meetups or pictures or anything like that happened. But it's that's still something that he shouldn't have been doing. At least I guess from his statement, that's what I would assume or get from.
Yeah, but he really tried saying that like he's not a pedophile. Like, don't label me as that, but is still gonna admit to a messaging a minor. Like, bro, what? You were entertaining it.
That is true. That is true.
Like, what would happen if they did
like,
meet up?
We don't even know how young this girl is or anything like that. So that's another thing too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. We got to stay away from all that.
Always ask age. Always ask age. Moral of the story right there. First question you ask when you meet a girl, meet a dude as well. For all the women that listen, you ask how old they are.
That's the problem. He's still new and still continued.
Yeah, he's cooked. Like I said earlier.
There's
nothing more to say on that.
Yeah.
No.
My father at that. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, well, he's cooked, but he's like, is he?
Yes, he's cooked, bro. There is like what?
What?
No. I'm just going off of what he put in his thing,
bro.
Because if there's no charges against him, can they still?
I'm not saying necessarily he's getting arrested, but he's cooked in life.
Okay, no, that's what I was getting at.
You know what I mean?
Can he still get in trouble like with the law? Obviously, yes, he's probably going to lose all of his endorsement deals. Probably not going to be able to stream on any platform. So yes, in that sense, he's definitely cooked. I was asking more so from like a law standpoint point of view if he was cooked.
Technically, in the law, I don't think so. But
Robot.
in social, yes.
Oh, we might as well just get started on the topic. God dang. We were sitting for like 30 minutes. Let's continue.
Yo.
Anyways, man, getting into today's topic, Deadpool review. Movie came out in 2016. Low key, that's so long ago. That's actually crazy. Our senior year of high school, putting it into perspective.
We didn't even know each other. That's crazy. Actually, I knew Michelle. Kinda.
I kind of knew you, I think, at that point. Well, later in our senior year.
Oh yeah, at that.
Wait,
that
what?
camp.
What month did it come
for a
out?
visit.
Yeah, do we know?
Ooh, I didn't see all that. I just saw 2016. I didn't look up the month. The month that it came out.
Yeah, no, Lucas and I then would have. It was 2016. We would have known of each other, but we didn't actually know each other.
Yeah.
Because we didn't actually
Yeah,
talk
it came
for the
out
first time
20
until 2017, the spring.
Yeah, it came out 2016 on IMDb. You know, I'll let y'all guess the rating for this instead of saying it. Treat it like a normal review.
8.5.
8.2.
7.8.
It was an 8 out of 10 on IMDb. And before I say the Rotten Tomatoes score, can y'all guess what X-Men 97 rated at on Rotten Tomatoes?
It's gonna either be really good or really bad. So, but I'm gonna go high end. I'm gonna go like
90.
I'll go 90. Damn, what if I was about to say?
Look at him.
I go 98.
You already look so ready to just prove.
Yeah, see,
No,
I'm about to take the low end. Oh, never mind.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to take the low end. They're like 67.
No, bro. X-Men 97 is the highest rated Marvel project at a 99% by critics. By the critics, it's a 99%.
It was good. It was good.
It was great.
It was good.
It was a really good show. Like, that's crazy to me.
I will probably rewatch it when season 2 comes out.
Oh, for sure.
And then it was in like the 90 something for audience. So it rated out really well. But getting back to Deadpool. Deadpool Rotten Tomato scores. What's y'all guess?
72.
I'm gonna go like 85.
I'll go 78 in the middle.
Rotten Tomato score for this movie was 85% by the critics.
Let's go.
And then 90% by the audience.
Let's go.
It was good.
It was different.
I just always pick low because Rotten Tomatoes, their scores sometimes are abysmal.
Facts.
So what did y'all think of this movie after it been probably quite some time since y'all last watched it? What were y'all thoughts and what do y'all rate it?
I remember seeing bits and pieces when I watched it. I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this scene," or "I remember that." But like the overall story, I didn't really remember it too well. So it was kind of like it was. I didn't know too much going into it, but bro, him as a character, Ryan Reynolds, he's so funny to me, bro. I think he makes any movie a good comedy. But it had a good storyline. I enjoyed it. I'd give it like a 9 out of 10.
From the fact that he mentions himself in the movie. That's what gets me.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, bro, that was the best part in that he always would break the fourth wall.
All right, who going next?
Yeah, I'll go.
With their thoughts and rating.
I'm gonna give it a 8.5. It was a very solid first movie. I think they did a pretty good job setting up his storyline, even though it was a little simple. But uh, it gave us a good R-rated superhero movie. So I was happy about that. So I'm gonna stick with an 8.5.
I think I'll also go with a 9. I agree with Dave. I mean, it's a very simple movie, but it that's kind of, I feel like, what Deadpool is. He's just like a very simple, straightforward person, like character in itself. He tells you how it is, and I like Deadpool because that shit cracks me up.
So this is a character right up your alley, brother.
It's my type of jokes. I'm dying laughing. My girlfriend's sitting there like, this is stupid. No, this is hilarious.
Yeah, I think when I watched it, to me it was like an enjoyable movie to watch, but it didn't really hold me the entire time I was like watching it. Like it was a little easy to get like lost where it was like, oh, okay, like, all right, we can kind of like skip past this. Like this really isn't really needed. I felt like it was kind of like rushed to a little bit at sometimes.
Hold
But
on.
overall, I mean, I would say it was a good movie. I have to give it. I'm gonna give it an 8. I was gonna say 7.8, but I'm gonna give it a solid 8. 8 out of 10. I think it was a solid first movie, and I think I think the way they told the story could have just been done a little
I'm gonna
different.
just add that it was a low budget movie or a lower budget,
Yeah.
so they had to
Yeah.
kind of work around that. He mentions it in the movie too.
Yeah, it is. It is a low budget. I think I can't remember how much it was. I watched a video too that said like how much money they had for the film. Cuz like most of the movie is shot just on that highway. Like that's all of the movie. And then you're just paying for CGI Cyclops in there. Not Cyclops. Colossus. Which is crazy because it was like they had a different person that actually did like the walking and stuff of Colossus, but there was a different person doing the voice. But they had like 5 different people play the physical Colossus, and then someone was doing the voice of Colossus.
Also, the budget was 58 million.
Yeah.
How much did it make? I don't know if you still had it up.
Grossed 782.6 million worldwide.
Wow, that's pretty good.
That's a good profit.
Facts. You want to know what I thought
That is.
In that movie, bro? The intro when they would introduce everybody and they just said like the BS titles instead of what the actual names were. That was funny.
Yeah.
And some of those scenes in there, oh man.
Yeah, like
Good
that was
intro.
one thing I kind of liked. I like that it like showed us like that big climactic part. I wish it would have just went all the way back to the beginning to see how we got there instead of it kind of like jumping straight to there and then we go all the way back. Because then I think it would have, I don't know. To me, it would have, I feel like it would have flowed a little bit
Yeah,
better.
I don't like movies that start with the end and then seeing how we got there. I want to be surprised. It's going to go in order. You know what I mean?
But I will say though, that whole scene was pretty hard, bro.
Yeah,
I got 10
Deadpool cool.
bullets.
Oh yeah, the countdown.
He goes,
And there was hella
87654. Shit.
bro. Then he used 1 bullet for 3.
3 for 1 special.
No, he nice.
But yeah, I guess kind of getting a little bit into it with Deadpool and kind of his powers, I guess. Pretty much. Well, I guess this was actual a question. So, is he originally made from Wolverine's blood, or is it like
Yes, he's his DNA.
like them trying to like like trying to copy the super soldier.
So they're all in
suit.
the weapon program. Wolverine was Weapon X, making him 10, and Deadpool was 11. So they kind of just trying to evolve the serum, whatever the mutation.
But in the movie, they did it
Yeah.
different, right? Like it wasn't.
They did it differently.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because that's why I was like kind of confused about with watching it. But yeah, I guess Ajax was kind of like the villain. In this one, which I don't know I guess how did y'all feel about that? Like that with I guess that being kind of like the villain and the everything behind what they were trying to do, the motives and everything.
Bro, that show, I mean, what they did to them
Torture?
was insane. That torture was insane. That room where you couldn't breathe, bro, what? If you were locked in there for a weekend,
And
bro.
then
That
he
was
put him
mental.
back in just for fun.
That's why I feel like that's kind of what plays into his kind of like psychotic mentality.
Oh,
He's kind of just
bro,
going through that in the movie.
bro, Cyclops was on the bridge telling him not to kill him. No, now I understand. Kill him. I would have felt the same way, bro. No way he put him through that. Oh man.
Bro, some of the jokes he made with Colossus was funny.
Relax.
When Colossus is right behind him,
Feel balls.
and then he hit his hand back.
Bro.
Spinning back kick.
Bro,
He said,
broke his. Okay, that was the thing too.
he said
Is
you ever seen the
how
one-legged? What did he say? One-legged what? He was like one-legged karate kid or some shit like that.
how was he able to like Deadpool punched him and like broke his arms, but then when old girl punched him, because isn't it like basically the same stuff in them, but it's just
No,
mutated differently to the
no, she has super strength.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's enhanced, but he doesn't have super strength. His bone's still gonna break.
Okay.
Probably in the little baby hand after he cut his hand off. He's rubbing her face with a little baby hand.
I didn't expect him to show it like that. I never imagined it being that slow and steady like that.
His relationship with the grandma was funny too.
Mm-hmm.
The fact he lived with
Oh,
her
the
for a whole
blind
year.
lady.
Oh, bro. And some of their jokes, that's it was an
She'd be,
interesting twist to the show.
no, you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much we got what the intro there basically kind of cut to about towards the end of the movie, not all the way to the end, and then we kind of get to go see Deadpool's backstory and everything. He meets his girl and everything like that. Pretty much do a whole montage of that. Ends up finding out that he got cancer. That's how he ended up becoming Deadpool. And then from there goes through that whole program. He gets tortured and everything. Yeah, I mean, like after that, shoot, I'm trying to remember what happened. Oh yeah, after that, kind of went on the rampage of finding Francis.
Hey, the way he left him in that basement when it was burning down, oh, bro, he really got his ass beat by him so many times.
Facts. That was tough.
Ajax would handle him.
That was tough. I couldn't imagine that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Not at all.
What, getting your ass beat?
Yeah. Can't even imagine it.
Like, bro had the upper hand every single time. Except at the end.
And I like how there was a lot of other like movie references and stuff in this movie. Getting X-Men, which already is That's its own. That's his whole podcast episode within itself. But getting X-Men, making the joke that it sounds like they couldn't afford the rest of the X-Men. They couldn't even do the rest of the X-Men.
That low budget.
Well, I don't think they could because it was because of the rights and everything. But then that's my question: is how are they able to?
They got it now.
Exactly.
I think.
Oh wait,
They
no.
weren't.
Actually,
They were under
They
Marvel.
didn't have it. Yeah, they weren't before. Now they are though. That's why
No,
the Fantastic Four is being brought in.
No, they did. I watched a video or something where somebody broke it down and they said that the reason why they were only able to use those two X-Men, I guess, were because they like traded rights or somebody with someone else, and like they had like paid for it a little bit, so that's how they were able to use those two and have them in the story, and why there's not like the rest of them there.
You know how random that is, bro. Those are like random characters.
I mean, Colossus isn't really that. Like he's like them, yeah. But old girl, she's definitely random. She's like one of the newer X-Men, I guess. Well, I can't remember what was her name.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what are we talking about?
That's a long title, bro.
Deadpool goes, that name is awesome.
But I guess kind of getting a little bit into it. What was what was like one of y'all favorite scenes out of the movie?
Like I said, him getting his ass beat. Those were good fight scenes though.
I would say him on the bridge with the 10 bullets. That part's hard.
Yeah.
Especially when he starts fucking around and shoots Buddy who's already dead 4 times just because.
No, yeah, that'd probably be one of my favorite parts too.
His relationship with the old girl, she thought he was taking her for sex, and then he took her to the arcade. And then they were little flashback scenes through the holidays when they were.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, the one day, bro, ain't no way. Absolutely not.
Well, happy International Women's Day.
Crazy.
Ain't no way, bro.
That's crazy how it's the first thing all of us thought.
Bro, I think my favorite scene was with the blind lady when he like just got back and his arm was all small and he's sitting there and she like building an IKEA dresser.
Not building nothing.
My first thought was like, bro, how is she building this dresser and she can't see?
Bro, it's the fact she even attempted to do it.
But what's crazy is that it actually looked like somewhat built. It's what's crazy part. It's like the parts were like aligned right. And then that bitch just toppled over. And then he pulled a joke on her too. What did he do? I can't remember what he did. It was another part too within that scene. He like pulled a he like did a joke with her or something. But no, bro. That joke was hilarious. But no, the bridge scene was hard.
Facts.
I think it's like interesting too with the way they did this, where it's like it was a little bit like it was a lot different, but then also it still kind of like felt kind of like a Marvel movie, but it really wasn't. And I kind of like how it was like that a little bit, where you kind of got like the Marvel references and all the X-Men talk, like the Wolverine, just seeing like Hugh Jackman on the magazines and stuff like that, like getting all those other pieces of Marvel that are associated with Deadpool, like X-Men, Wolverine. There was even like Spider-Man a little bit mentioned in there. So I like how it was still Marvel associated, but then it still felt like its own individual movie separate from everything else. I think that was a really good thing that they did with that.
I like Stan Lee's part 2. He's the announcer at the strip club.
I didn't even know Stan Lee was in it, bro. I forgot that he had a cameo in there.
I used to love those cameos.
He said, "Now let's bring it up for the stage for Precious."
Bro, that's so crazy. I'm trying to think what else. What else stood out to me in this?
His skin changed like that because of the superpower thing, or is it because of him not having any oxygen to his body for the longest time?
It was because of whatever he was, whatever he got put in.
Oh, so it was because of the superpower.
I thought it was because of the oxygen, and his body just wouldn't heal after that.
Right, which is also weird because why wouldn't his body heal?
Yeah,
that is true. That is a good question.
His body's constantly.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you know the answer to that, and you're listening to this episode, hey, let us know. Send us leave a little comment down below.
Yeah, because I was watching and I was kind of like thinking
DM.
like it switched. Did it switch when the power activated? Like his skin?
Yeah.
Or did it? Was it right when it started? Well, I guess they both kind of happened at the same time.
Hold on, then. You're saying, Dave, you said that he's like enhanced, but isn't he really a mutant?
Yeah, well, I'm saying when I say enhanced, his strength is enhanced. Like,
oh, okay. I thought you meant like he was just like an enhanced, hero within the world. Yeah. But trying to think. Oh, the scene where he got stabbed in the head, bro. He laying on the ground. He just looking at his girl.
You see the cartoons,
bro, and then all the little cartoons and everything. I was like, oh shoot, it's the boys, Noir.
Oh man,
Black Noir, bro. Then he sat with it in his like with the knife stuck into his head for like a really long time before pulling it out. I'm like, bro,
he was just fucking around.
And then he was able to just function. Like, there's no way his healing abilities is on that level. Not even a Flash healing ability is that fast.
He is mentally insane.
No, but like, if you actually think about it though, he gets stabbed in the head. You would think for like at least a hot second he'd have a little bit of a go stupid moment and then regenerate back to normalcy. Then he gets stabbed in the head, has no impact, but when he gets shot, it affects him.
True.
Like when he got shot up his keister on the bridge.
Oh.
Or he punches a big metal dude and it breaks his arm, but he gets a knife to the head and it doesn't affect him at all.
Right. That actually.
How does that make sense?
Shouldn't he have died for a split second?
Cuts his hand off and it takes 4 days to regenerate, but gets stabbed in the head, has no issues.
That actually is a good question because I know when Wolverine gets like shot in the head, because they showed it in the movies, he literally basically dies for like a split second, and then then comes back. So I wonder if it's because he got stabbed that and the knife was still kind of like in there, that it wasn't like jabbed in and out,
He didn't have no
and then he like
blood
fell.
loss.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know.
Because
No, I'm
Wolverine
sorry.
done got shot in the head like 2-3 times in the X-Men movies. Fall down and pop right
He
back
had a
up like
vibranium
a
skull
second
though.
later.
I'm sorry, adamantium.
Who?
Wolverine.
Oh. I'm just saying, now it's got me questioning his Deadpool's healing abilities. Why does it only affect some parts but not others?
Yeah, I thought it would be faster than what they displayed it to be. I thought it would be like Wolverine's, like instantly.
Maybe his head.
Granted,
For his head, it's that fast.
we never saw Wolverine get his arm chopped off, but
True.
because it can't be because of his adamantium skeleton. But yeah,
Well, nah, I ain't gonna spoil that X-Men 97, but I'm just leave it at that. You know what scene I'm talking about.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I had something I was about to say. Oh, when he cut off his hand, he had the middle finger up at Colossus.
All right, bro, that's you know how crazy you got to be just to cut your own hand off to do that, and do that just so you can do that.
Bro, could you do that?
I don't know. I said the same thing for Attack on Titan with Eren.
To survive.
I don't think you could do that.
To keep yourself alive.
Bro, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't think I could, to be honest. That's my arm.
Life or death?
Bro, that's your arm, bro.
Oh, I thought you were talking about holding up the middle finger if you cut your arm off. I was going to say, I don't think you could do that. I'm pretty sure it would fall right limp.
Nah, you just gotta cut your own hand off.
Nah, fam.
Hey, I bet you. Whoo. Yeah, I don't know. A finger, maybe. A hand.
Still a lot to think about, bro.
It depends. If I could just quick chop it,
it's gonna hurt.
But if I have to like saw into it like he was, yeah, no, I can't.
Like in the movie Saw, where the dude cut his leg off to try and get the key in the middle.
Bro, that's your arm. That is your arm. You only get one on each side. Like,
you can get prosthetic.
Bro, it's not the same though. That's your arm, bro.
Winter Soldier in this bad boy.
Also, if you cut it off to escape, you're gonna pass out. So either way, you're probably just gonna get recaught or die.
You're thinking about the big picture.
So regardless, at that point, you cut your arm off, you still not making it.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh no, man, it'll be tight. It'll be tight for sure. That's a situation I don't want to be put in.
Not at all.
I'll say that. We're not gonna find out anytime soon. But no, I think this movie was good. Had a lot of, I feel like introduced it to a lot of side characters within his story. That I feel like all definitely like play a role. I feel like it's one thing where all the side characters don't really play a role in a movie, but I feel like for this one they did.
Wait, it just got me thinking again. He cut his arm off. He didn't feel no pain, but when he got shot,
no, he feels it, bro. He feels it.
He seemed to cut it off like he didn't feel it.
Yeah, I know. He's insane. That helps.
Hold on. First of all, let's talk about that. So you find out that you have cancer, and you go, and this random man just comes up to you and tells you that You know what? We can take all that away for you. We can fix the problem. Random guy in a suit with a card.
He said you only got a small
Are
price
y'all
to pay.
going? Are y'all following through?
Personally, I wouldn't, but I do get why he did. But no, I wouldn't.
I think the same, especially after watching that movie. No,
Your experience might be different though.
Right, what if you go and get tortured?
what if you do?
It's that what if you do though. That outweighs the
Like-
what if you don't.
See, but here's
But you
the other
gotta think,
dilemma.
bro.
Like you're still dying regardless.
Right, bro.
You're either gonna die from torture or you're gonna die from cancer.
Think about it, bro. If you found out that your love, like somebody in your life that you really love, is dying, you're gonna try to do anything in your power to keep them alive. So you're not gonna do that for yourself,
Bro, what he went through though.
It doesn't matter. You don't know what you're about to go through. In your head, you're like, bro, this man can take this cancer away. I can be alive still.
Then why why doesn't everybody know about it then? There's a reason.
Hey, in that situation, bro, like,
so y'all going to turn into mutants?
Yeah,
hey,
might.
It's not worth
It'd
it,
be
bro.
I'm
kinda-
gonna have to.
It'd be kind of
Bro,
lit.
y'all,
Or is it?
See,
Or
you're,
is
Go through a little bit of torture. You can have superpowers though.
What power you gonna have?
Be random.
you know.
You don't even know. You
I don't
probably
know,
be able
but
to blow
I hope it's
bubbles.
cool.
Hey.
You probably get the power to blow bubbles. You're cooked. You went through all that torture just to be able to blow bubbles, brother.
Imagine, bro, both blowing bubbles. That's your power.
Bro, I'd be
Ain't
pissed.
no
My power
way.
was like stupid. Like,
You need a lot to go right for
Man,
that to be worth
I
it.
swear.
Imagine
That's all I heard.
the ability.
you get the power to grow. Oh, sick.
The ability to teleport, but you can only teleport like 10 feet.
This is useless, bro. I mean, for close combat fights, that might be useful, but other than that, it's a wrap.
That's
You don't want to get up to get
Depends
the
how
remote.
quickly you can teleport.
I don't want to get up and grab the remote. Let me just teleport 10 feet over there on the other side of the room. Grab it real quick. Like,
it would be useful for
Bro.
that.
At that point, you should just walk, bro. By the time it take you to teleport from one spot to the other, you could have just walked there in that amount of time.
burn them little calories.
Bro.
Get your steps in.
Imagine you teleport, bro, to go hold the door open. By the time you get to the door, the person's already there.
You pull his dad from The Boys. Oh,
Dog.
Oh my
that'd be
goodness.
terrible.
Dog, they should make a movie like that. A superhero movie where there's powers, but there's side effects to the powers, limitations.
Stupid.
Like, comedy.
That shit would be funny, bro. No, man. I don't know. Y'all got anything else to add to the conversation of Deadpool?
Do you think they're bringing the X-Men in the same way as they brought in like Colossal and what's the other girl?
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Yeah.
That boy cramping up.
No.
Nobody can see what's happening. But,
Yo!
oh my
Bro.
goodness.
In short, he looked like Sketch leaning up to the screen.
I think
eye squint. Look like Sketch.
I think so.
What's up, brother?
I think they'll bring in X-Men somehow. Deadpool, I feel like, is the best, at least right now. It seems like that Deadpool might be like the best way to do it. I thought that maybe they might have would have done it with Black Panther, like Wakanda Forever, and bring in like introduce Storm and maybe some other X-Men were with her, and like her home where she's from. But yeah, I feel like Deadpool is the right movie to do it if they are going to bring in the X-Men. They've kind of already done it a little bit with the Marvels, so I mean we'll see if they'll introduce more and see where they go with it. Because at this point, I don't know when they're going to introduce them. I feel like at some point they have to, or maybe they just make their like own movie and they've just always been around, but just in the background, not really in the forefront. So I don't know.
Facts. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, that was it's a good question though. I'm interested in seeing like what they do. Obviously with the new one, but save those thoughts for later. But that'll wrap up this Deadpool review for y'all. Make sure y'all go leave a review and share the podcast with y'all friends and family, man. Also, you can now leave us comments on episodes on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So if you go in there in the description, you're able to leave us a comment and we'll be able to see it. So make sure y'all leave some comments and also check out the new cover arts that we have for the podcast on Apple Podcasts and everything now and Spotify. Nice little covers, little edits, update to the apps and everything. But
Looking
make sure
fresh.
y'all subscribe to us on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Turn on notification bell, leave a comment, subscribe. And also make sure y'all follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Probably try to do a little bit of some polling and stuff on Instagram. See what everybody's thinking about these movies and everything that's coming up. But as always, man, ask the person you're talking to how old they are before you talk to them.
Yo.
Make sure y'all stay safe, man. C4 Table Talk out. Deuces.
Peace and love, baby.
See ya.
Boss Bond.